Howdy, folks. It's Howie here, Howie Cat. And we're going to read a book by Laura and Jenna Bush. Laura and Jenna Bush. It's called Read All About It. I know. I got thumbs down on that Kamala Harris book. Perhaps you guys will like one by Laura and Jenna. I mean, other people wrote books. I'll read them. It's not a partisan thing. So let's take a look here. Read all about it. It's a good day, elementary school. I'm Tyrone Brown, and I rule the school. I'm a professional student and class clown. Let me introduce you to my pals. The kid genius in the class in the glasses is Edmund. Jane is the girl with legs like branches, and this is my best friend, Big D. We always keep our class in line. And that's Miss Libro, our homeroom teacher. She's all right, but we don't exactly see eye to eye. Tyrone, what's your favorite book? And read all about it. The book list is Clifford the Big Red Dog, Miss Nelson is Missing, and the Bernstein Bears Go Back to School. I told her books are so last year. It's not that I despise books, I just don't prefer them. I like playing freeze tag with my friends and catch with my dad and helping my mom pull the pesky weeds from the front yard. These things are real. I told you earlier, I rule the school. I love watching Mr. Lumsquitz scratch his head in awe when I solve the math problem of the day every day. Ms. Toadskin thinks she can gross us out with her science experiments, but I live for that stuff. And of course, I'm the king of the monkey bars. I am everywhere. Well, everywhere except one place. As Libro always says, Tyrone, the library is a wonderful place. You never know who you're going to meet in a good book. I say the library is a boring place. All I will meet there are stinky pages. Every day after lunch, Miss Libro reads to us. I sit in the back and use this time more wisely. And we have new books. We have Curious George, Frog and Toad Together, and The Cat in the Hat. But one day, everything changed. Miss Libro was reading a book about an astronaut, which gave me the idea to create a spaceship that I sent orbiting into the chalkboard. Bink! Oh, look, he threw a paper airplane, and we have new books. Reaching for the Moon, Stanley in Space, Destination Jupiter. And rules: respect yourself, respect others. Always raise your hand, follow all directions. Tyrone, please, save the spaceship for science class. And listen, everyone loves this book, said Miss Libra. I looked around the classroom. Miss Libra was right. No one, not even Jane, had witnessed the launch of spacecraft Tyrone. So I listened, and the strangest thing happened. I actually liked Story Hour. And then my whole world turned upside down. On Halloween, Miss Libra was reading us a spooky tale about a ghost named Jasper. When Jasper, a real ghost, appeared and said, "Boo, do you have a pencil sharpener?" Look at that. A real ghost appeared, and we have our reading listed now. In a Dark, Dark Room, Goosebumps, One Day at Horrorland, and The Three Witches. All stuff I'd love to read for you people. Characters started appearing regularly. Hey, classmates, call me Benji. Look, it's Happy Birthday, Ben, January 17th, 1706. During a story about founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin stepped into our classroom flying a kite. See what they're saying? Books can come to life. On Valentine's Day, Miss Libro read us a fairy tale, Just as the princess was about to save the, just as the prince was about to save the princess, a fire-breathing dragon flew in the window. And our book list today has Arthur's Great Big Valentine, Junie B. Jones, and the Mushy Gushy Valentine. Oh, how cute. Oh, Junie B. books would be fun. In the spring, Miss Libro began reading from a chapter book about a pig. She had barely finished first page when a pudgy pig sat down next to me on the reading carpet. I didn't even notice that part. At first, we did not want him in our classroom. He was dirty and disorganized. He ate the most grotesque combination of leftover school lunches. But as the weeks went by, we fell in love with that butterball. He was witty and kind. Jane taught him manners, and he began to eat like a proper gentleman, and he took over my role as class clown. His jokes were hilarious. What does a family of pigs do at an all-you-can-eat buffet? And then a terrible thing happened, a real crime. Oh, by the way, the answer was pig out. And before we find out what the real crime is, our book list today includes If You Give a Pig a Pancake, Olivia and Charlotte's Web, and our rules have gone from added to respect everyone, follow direct, no paper airplanes, sharpen all pencils before class, fly kites on playgrounds only, and no fires allowed because of the dragon, of course. What was the real crime? It was a rainy Monday when Mrs. Libro finished the chapter book. As she closed the book for the final time, the pig disappeared and didn't come back. The whole class was in hysterics. We loved our little porker. When recess came, I knew it had to be done. There he is, all ready to do what has to be done. Don't worry, this pig napping is just the case for Tyrone and his posse, I said. Big D, Edmund, Jane, let's go. We'll solve this case if the last thing we ever do. I go to the cafeteria. Jane thought he was in the cafeteria. Hurry, Miss Gravy will cook anything she can get her hands on. There she is cooking. Ooh, does not look pleasant, does it? I haven't seen him, but he would be tasty for next week's breakfast. Oh, that's horrible. But luckily for the pig, we were having spaghetti for lunch. Oink, 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 oink. Over in the music room, Edmund thought he had a lead. The oinks coming from Miss Tone Deaf's room must be our pig. Oink, 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 oink. But no, it was just the kindergarten class singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. We were about to give up hope when Big D had a breakthrough in the case. I've got it. I bet Coach Smith has recruited him for the football team. He would be great at defense. But again, there were no leads. Coach Smith said he hadn't seen a pig anywhere. Well, this is so sad. Too bad. Pig stuff. Recess was almost over, and there was still no sign of our pig. Miss Libro, we've searched for our pig everywhere. We still haven't solved the case. Are you sure you've looked everywhere? Everywhere. That was it. Of course we hadn't been everywhere. There was one place we hadn't looked. I grabbed my friends and we were off to save our pig. I boldly went where I had never gone before. Look, it's written backwards. I see that library. And there, they all were. Benjamin Franklin, Jasper the Ghost, the Dragon, and in the middle of the room, time to read, was our pig. And then I had the most brilliant idea ever. Miss Libro, let's read here in the library. Take it from me, Tyrone. You never know who you're going to meet when you look in a book. Oh, that was very Lamar Burton, wasn't it? Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a cute little book about reading. So I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Bye bye, folks.